Have you ever felt trapped in a world that no longer feels safe? Like your own mind has turned into a wasteland of a war zone, a broken record replaying painful moments over and over and over again, the stuff you wish you could just forget. PTSD isn't just struggling with a memory, it's dealing with the weight of it, a heavy, murky, confusing, lingering shadow, and it ruins the quiet moments unexpectedly and relentlessly. I know that feeling. I've lived in that place, and for the longest time, I thought I was alone, drowning in it. But then, the Lord brought a friend into my life, and my days with Coco changed everything. Hey, this is Matthew J., and I hope you're having a dynamite day. I'd like to talk to you about something, and it's deeply personal to me, how a dog can help someone battling trauma and its aftermath. But first, let's be certain that we are on the same sheet of music with our definitions. Post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. We hear that term thrown around a lot, but what exactly is it? Well, it's a mental health condition triggered by experiencing or witnessing a traumatic event. It's a prolonged stress of intrusive memories and emotional noise, and it persists even long after the event ends and there's no longer any danger. When PTSD takes hold, routine feels impossible. Mornings stretch into afternoons, days blend together, and motivation, well, that becomes a literal stranger. But my days with Coco have helped me stand and step out of a very dark place, back into the sunshine. Dogs aren't just pets, they can be lifelines. And for those of us dealing with PTSD, life preservers. They can offer something truly profound, comfort, stability, and the kind of companionship that speaks more powerfully than words. PTSD doesn't just live in memories, it hijacks the nervous system. The slightest out of the ordinary can become a trigger and send one spiraling downward. Crowded spaces can make you feel exposed, vulnerable. Even moments of quiet can be loud with echoes of things, the things you wish you could just unhear, unsee, unthink. A string of extremely painful events culminating in my dad's death shattered my world. Grief was one thing, but combined with the trauma that caused that grief and the shards of the broken glass I waded through afterwards, the revelations and the questions, yikes. It made it seemingly impossible to piece back together any sense of normalcy. I didn't feel safe. I didn't trust anyone. The simplest things like going to the store, answering a phone call, there were these crazy, intense challenges. And when I made it out of bed, I spent the majority of my time in the safest place I could find, the bathroom. And there I was tortured in my thoughts. But then boom, Coco came into my life. And here's the thing, dogs thrive on structure, and Coco restored structure to my life. Every morning, no matter how I felt, Coco got me out of bed. If I didn't voluntarily, she would literally scoop me out. And when you have someone depending on you, suddenly you start showing up for them. And in doing so, guess what? You start showing up for yourself. That daily walk became an anchor, a reason to move forward. And with each step, my mind got a little quieter. PTSD makes you feel like no one understands, that even in a crowded room, you're all alone. But Coco, she didn't need to understand the details. She just knew when I needed her. There were nights when sleep felt impossible, and the noise of my thoughts was suffocating. But then there would be Coco, and she would press against me, reminding me that I wasn't alone. Did you know that studies show service dogs, especially those trained for PTSD response, can recognize when their human is in distress? They can provide deep pressure therapy, interrupt panic attacks, and even wake people when they are having nightmares. Coco could immediately and distinctively read me. She became a true friend, and she flipped the switch. For many people with PTSD, crowds can be overwhelming. The noise, the people, the unpredictability, it can trigger real panic in an instant. But a dog creates a zone. A dog provides focus by becoming a focus. I often refer to Coco as my portable charger for my internal battery. Coco helped me navigate the world again. She kept my mind present with her presence. When I am treading water and I begin to drown, I zero in on her, or she zeroes in on me and pauses and pulls me back into the moment. She is a true friend walking beside me. One of the most underrated aspects of having a dog is the power of touch, and the science backs this up. Petting a dog releases a hormone in our brains that reduces stress. There were days when I couldn't find the words to even explain what I was feeling, but with Coco, I didn't need to. Just having her there, running my fingers through her fur, well, that's enough. The aftermath of trauma can make you feel like your world is shrunk, like there's no escaping the confines of your own mind. But Coco, she gives me something else to focus on. She needs me. She needs care, exercise, love. And in giving her those things, I found purpose again, a will to thrive and engage in small steps and in quiet moments, in the daily walks, in the wet-nosed nudges, in the unwavering loyalty of a friend who simply refuses to let you go through it all alone. There is hope, too often minimized and misunderstood. If you or someone you love is struggling with the aftermath of trauma, please be encouraged. You might even consider a dog. With them abounds unconditional love, and so often, isn't that exactly what we need? Isn't that exactly what our hearts crave? If this resonates with you, let me know in the comments below. And if you support my mission, ring my bell with your subscription and a thumbs up. Our separate paths are a part of a greater adventure. Till next time, no fear, stay vigilant, eyes on Jesus.